This is outside Hotel Chaco, where we stay in Paraguay. We're going to be going for a little walk downtown from here, so you can get a bit of a flavor for the sights and the sounds. I apologize in advance for the little bumpy walk, but we'll have to just deal with it. I won't be talking much during the video. I'll simply be adding commentary here and there as I see necessary. When you're crossing the road in Paraguay, one of the things you want to do is make sure you look very carefully. There's very few stop signs, and in any case, they're often ignored. If you're not careful, you could easily get run over. So be sure when you're walking the streets in Paraguay, you pay very close attention. There's lots of motorcycles and other vehicular traffic. As we get further down, you'll see many street vendors down in the central business district. They allow people to set up on the streets. Just like in the States, there's malls and craft shops. There's occasional tagging, just like you'd get in any big city in the U.S. You can look down the side streets. Most of the roads in downtown Asuncion are one way. In downtown Asuncion, you'll see quite a few policemen. You feel very safe walking around here. There's policemen typically on every block. There's a lot of active patrols. They use motorcycles, cars, and trucks. If anybody were to commit a crime down here, you would be unlikely to get more than half a block before they caught you. All the banks have armed security, although they don't have a crime problem. Perhaps that's because one of the reasons they don't have a crime problem is they're very serious about security down in downtown business district. We're starting to get into the street vendor area. The Paraguayans eat quite a bit of bread, pasta, a lot of carbohydrates in the diet. Hola. There are 3 or 4 major parks in downtown Asuncion. People tend to gather, especially at night. You'll see families out playing after it gets dark and cools off a little bit. There's food carts and vendors selling everything from shirts to sunglasses to food. high-end perfume stores. You'll find those here as well. Most of the, not most, but many of the chain stores are here. Many of the stores are very upscale, typical of what you might even see in downtown Chicago or New York. There are many banks. It's easy to exchange currency here. There's a bank on almost every block. In the next block, there are actually a McDonald's and a Burger King. I've seen a TGI Fridays here. The Paraguayans tend to come out pretty extensively, especially on Friday nights. You'll see them hanging out with their friends long term. When you're dining in a restaurant here, they actually have buttons to call for service or to ask for the bill. They don't bother you. If you want to sit and chat, you can stay as long as you want. There's never any pressure to leave. You'll find many food choices here. Armed security around the banks, very typical. You'll see lots of armored cars in the area. They move a lot of cash, it appears. There's some very nice hotels. The Hotel Chaco where we're staying is kind of a mid-level hotel for Paraguay. It's clean, it's neat, it's reasonably priced. We get a rate of about $65 to $75 a night. There are upscale hotels here that go from $100 to $180 or more an evening.